unmuted, and boop. Now I just need to unmute the emulator. There we go. Alright, so. Oh yes, one more thing. I'm just gonna ping MSO with this one in the Mega Man channel.
Okay.
Alrighty. Before we go any further, there is a banner with Saber Tomoe on it. And I want to get her. I only have enough for one multi-roll though, so here's hoping. Right. Rin, Pyo, To, Sa, Kai, Jin, Res, Zai, Zen, Ho! Buroshi no Jutsu, Kiro! Oh, gold sparks right off the bat. Okay, that's a good sign. Did I just get her immediately? I got her immediately!
Lucky son of a bitch.
Bullshit no jutsu! Oh, John would be so mad.
If he hops in.
Okay, Fumakotaro. Ooh, right. I forgot to... Oops. That's... Let's see. Doop.
Well,
Yeah.
here.
I forgot to...
So guess what Remy got immediately?
What?
The one summer servant that I'm missing from this event. Saber Tomoe.
Motherfucker! Your bullshit no jutsu!
Yep.
Give it to me!
You have
So
Yangui
then
Fei.
you like
I
the
do
one
not.
who tricked me.
What?
You're the one who has Yangui Fei. I do not.
I don't want to hear a word from the guy who has mysterious heroin double X when I don't.
I guess it wouldn't help my case if I got like 3 or 4 copies of her in the same 10 roll at one point.
You what?
I'll have to scroll back, but it was something like, okay, yeah, after I first got her during the Hawaii event, then I just got like 2 or 3 other copies of her the following 10 roll.
This gray-clad mutt got what, John? You got 4 copies of mysterious heroin double X. Boy, no fucking way, boy.
Oh my god.
Boy, no fucking way.
Okay, let me see if I can get...
And also, Silver, do not take the fact that I have Yang Guapi away from me. Okay?
No, I'm not. I'm saying
need
you
to
have her
remind
when I
you?
don't.
Yeah. Friendly reminder, chat. Foreigners have ghosted me since 2019.
Meanwhile,
That long?
her and Van Gogh are the only foreigners right now that I don't have. Anyway.
But I also did roll Kojin for Himiko for Kojin a couple years back. Wait, you did? Yeah, I did.
Alright, let's see. Event shop, there was one mission reward I was holding on to. Get an extra 100 mana prisms.
Mana prism.
Go Guihun Busters. I am told that the singularity is home to all manner of ghouls and ghosts and other such supernatural beings. Which means it is the perfect place for me, since I am definitely not afraid of those things. Nope.
And
are you sure? Because it kind of looks to me like your knees are trembling. Then you must be seeing things, because they most assuredly are not. Why did you bring us all here, anyway? What kind of team is this? Yes, well, while I may have no issue with ghosts, my frail subject / co-ruler candidate, that is, master, would surely collapse into a blubbering heap on the spot if one were to appear. And since if that happens, we'll never be able to get rid of this singularity, it falls to me to do some ghost hunting.
who wants to tell the little brat that Silver is afraid of spiders, not ghosts? No, I'm serious, bro.
Oop, hold on. How very magnanimous of me. It's alright, Kang Shang and Zhao Lan, Blue Wand and Little Sickle. If you simply cannot help yourselves, you're free to shower me with praise for my impeccable plan. So she dragged us along because she didn't want to go by herself. Well, that's probably not the only reason. I'm guessing this is also supposed to be a training exercise to help her overcome her fears. While I do find her desire for self-improvement commendable, I can't say I approve of her involving you like this, Mio. What are you whispering about over there? If you're concerned about where to go, then worry not. I have already found the areas where ghosts seem most likely to appear. Now come! The first Guihun busting mission is officially underway. So, this is the place. It certainly does look the part. But no, I cannot afford to stop here. Rather than waiting around for a ghoul to pop up and surprise you, it is much better for your heart to just go after yourself. I don't mind doing this since I know clearing out ghosts will help the survey team. But I still don't know why you chose me. What do you mean? That scythe of yours is capable of killing immortals, is it not? So surely it must also have some effect on ghosts. Actually, that logic kinda checks out. Certainly more so than what I would expect from a typical saber or archer. Well, I guess you have a point. But I still think asking me for help getting rid of scary things is a mistake, since I'm kind of a scary monster myself.
So no nice sprites then.
Or super creeps.
My joke was better.
I went with David Bowie, come on.
I went with Skrillex. Throw me a bone.
Fair enough. Huh? What are you talking about? You are obviously not a monster at all.
I'm
Aww.
side by God side with Bowie.
It too, Drake.
No, I fear the kind of creatures that are positively dripping with malice. The kind where you can almost see their contempt for the living oozing out from their empty eye sockets like... I mean, never mind that. This is not about who may or may not be scared of what, anyway. I'm not afraid of ghosts. I'm just doing this for my master and subjects. That is exactly why I've chosen the servant resources I feel are best suited to the work. Suffice to say, there's no need for you to concern yourself with your Empress's deployment choices. All you need to do is your best. And obey me, of course. What about me, then? Why else would you be here? Based on that outfit of yours, you are obviously some manner of shrine maiden, no? And since every shrine maiden possesses the power to exorcise spirits, I am now calling on you to wield that power on my behalf. I think you might have the wrong idea here. This form is just recreating my godchild traits. I don't actually have any Shrine Maiden's powers. But then again, I guess blowing them away with my magical energy cannon is basically exorcising them, so sure, why not? Semantics, semantics. By the way, there's one thing I'd like to say before we get started. Is that okay? Very well. What is it? Scientifically speaking, ghosts don't actually exist. There may be things that kind of look like ghosts here, but that's all it is. It just doesn't make sense for dead people's anger to stick around and attack living people, which means there's no need to be scared of it. That's all I wanted to say. Oh. Oh! Oh! What? What is it?
Come on.
That's it. That is exactly the sort of thing I wish to hear. I'll have to see that you are properly rewarded later. So all I have to do is think that ghosts don't actually exist, which means I have no need to fear them. Yes, I like this. I wonder if this means cats don't actually exist either. That's certainly possible. Right, she hates cats. At any rate, this just goes to show how impeccable my servant resource hiring decisions truly were. Now that I know these spirits that may not even exist are nothing to fear, we can conclude our business for the day while humming a happy little tune. They do exist! Okay, that was cute. Alright. Formation restricted. We're stuck using these three, so let's go. I forgot, some of the writing in this event is just so good. Let's see. Unrelated. Earlier between streams, I caught word that Mega Man Sequel Wars Episode Red is out. So if you have a Sega Genesis emulator, I definitely recommend trying it. You ever played Mega Man Wily Wars, John?
He's not here anymore.
God damn it. It doesn't even give a tone when he leaves. I guess he's just having connection issues. Alright, let's see. Let's see.
最短捉えました。やります。切り伏せる。
Ow! Alright, apply protection of Sakatsuki to yourself. Increase NP gauge each turn and restore HP each turn for all allies. Plus, gain C stars each turn. Effect increases with overcharge. Decrease HP by 3,000, leave at least one as a demerit. Alright, girls' willpower. There we go. Actually, wait, hang on. What was that skill called? Cheerful Model Mystic Code Younger Sister. Okay, let's get some monstrous strength here. Scorched Peony. I'll go ahead, wish upon the stars.
100億の小さな明かり、その一瞬の輝きを忘れないで。星に願いを。どうかあなたの思いが届きますように。
Alright. I gave her guts, so she shouldn't have much to worry about. Perfect time for the guts to trigger. Nice. Okay, that one's down. Alright, let's see. Empress's Charisma. Nope. Okay. Ah, shoot. I picked the wrong target. You know, if she wasn't such a brat, I'd say Wu Zechan is pretty adorable.
Oh, John said in general he's gonna head out for dinner.
Ah, okay, that's what it was. Alright.
If he said that in here, we didn't want to hear him.
I don't think he did. Well, Miyu's down.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that ghost girl's dead. Again. And let's have Medusa Lily finish her off. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Right, I would need to kill more humans or chickens. Alright, part 2, and it's a Lancer enemy this time. Yeah, there's so many of them! Who do these ghost-like things think they are? That's a lot more than I was expecting. We might need to bring in more help for this. It's too bad Ilya's not here right now. Then we could just work together to get rid of them by raising everything in a 2-kilometer radius to the ground. What? Babushka!
You got the babushka?
Oh, hello. Are you all out exercising ghosts too? That's great. I can really sense Mahatma's guidance at
Hello?
work. Hey, Amiso.
Did someone hop in?
Whoa.
What's up, so?
Did you do that? Aha, now I see. You cannot pull the wool over this Empress's eyes. That is no ordinary water gun on your back, is it? Wow, good eye. That's right. This is a special magical energy projector I fine-tuned just for the summer. More specifically, these tanks on my back are Mahatma reactors. Genius boys made the original prototype for me, which I then modified with my own theories. It works great on ghosts, wraiths, and other spirit creatures. I don't know what those theories entail, but I can't argue with that logic. Would you mind helping us out? Not at all. It'd be my pleasure. In fact, would you like to use the spare I brought along? Now that is what I am talking about. Anything that can help us eradicate these things faster is welcome in my book. Well done, Jing Florin. Or Madam Venus. You are now the newest member of the Guihun Busters. Thanks. Oh, and if you two would like to try the projectors as well, just say the word. There's enough for everyone. Okay. So these projectors work on theory I don't understand, but with a clear logic behind them. And they're showing up during a situation where we have to use them. This is just like when I met Sapphire and became a magical girl. Thank you. I'd be grateful to borrow one. This may even prove to be educational somehow. Just what I would expect from you, Lady Miyu. Putting the question of whether it's even possible for you to understand these things aside, your thirst for knowledge is as insatiable as ever. So, how do we use these things anyway? Don't worry, I'll show you. Just be careful, because these things can be kind of dangerous if not handled properly. Okay, so first off... Talk about having nothing to fear. At this rate, we'll have all these ghouls eradicated in no time. Then finally, I'll never have to cower in fear ever again.
Hold
on. There! I suspect that decrepit old shack is their base. Come, fellow Guihun Busters, let us snuff out their nest at its root. Uh-oh, she's getting carried away. That's never a good sign. I guess we can't let her fend for herself now. Let's go after her. Hup! Huh. This projector thing is heavier than it looks. Yeah, I know. That's the part I need to improve upon next. Seems following that staircase I found leading downward was the right move. This certainly looks like a den of nasty ghouls. Oh, there's a monument here. Let's see what it says. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. It says an extremely powerful evil spirit has been sealed away down here. Again, scientifically speaking, there's no such thing as evil spirits. That said, it's entirely possible that's just code to mean there's some sort of trap down here. Either way, we shouldn't have to worry about it as long as it's sealed away, right? Unfortunately, it looks like that seal consisted of a supernatural barrier of sorts, generated by the activity of all the various spirits that have been roaming around here. So, now that we've been exorcising those spirits left and right, I wouldn't be surprised if the seal down here started to weaken. I knew it! I think the seal's broken and it's about to come out. Huh, this creature must be running the show. Once we defeat it, the other ghosts left around here should dissipate on their own. I'd like to think so too, but apparently there's one trait in particular that makes it so powerful. According to this monument, the creature can read your mind and turn into what you find scariest. That sounds bad. What if we have to face a primordial goddess? Or worse, my sisters when they're angry. Don't tell them I said that.
Bam.
Oh gosh, what if it's Ilya hating me? I don't think I could go on. By definition, I don't think it's possible for an abstract concept to take physical form. Enough of this. I once united all of China. There's nothing under the sun I need fear. This projector gizmo is all I need to make short work of any evil spirit. Come, fellow busters, and follow my lead. Wait, stop!
I need a fear. No, there's... Everyone has fears.
Wait, stop! If you get too close to it, your mind will... I'm not scared of ghosts. I'm not scared of ghosts. The only thing I'm scared of is... This is bad. It's starting to take shape. Oh man, I just had a thought. What if it's Ilya herself? That'd be awful, but then I'd also be just be glad to see her, especially after we've been apart this whole summer. You rang and I came. That's right, one of the Felidae. I am the scariest thing in the world, and I'm everything you fear come to life, bitches. What do you think? Pretty scary, right? I'll understand if you want to break down sobbing and beg for mercy. Not that it's going to stop me from ghost... Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Not that it's going to stop me from ghost killing you all to death, though. Might want to start meowing your prayers. Ah, cat! Damn it! I even tried my best to not to think about cats! I can't believe I wound up creating such a hair-raising fiend. I don't know what this is all about, but I think we've got a real shot at beating this thing. Recharging my Hotma packs now. Should be easier to fight than those incorporeal ghosts, so I'm feeling a lot more motivated all of a sudden. I think now I'm willing to do whatever it takes to bring this thing down. Teacher? No, wait, I don't know what that thing is, but I do know it's not Ilya. That means it has to pay the not being Ilya price. That's strange. I thought it was supposed to be an evil spirit with enough power to destroy the world. But instead I get the feeling they're treating me like some sort of joke. Alright, that does it. I'll just have to show these people how ferocious I really am. Taiga! Alright. I'll leave Babushka in the back. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's a furry.
It's the Jaguar Warrior. Which is basically just Fujimura in freaking tiger-themed pajamas.
It's literally just a Kigurumi.
Yeah. But they look so comfy!
I've heard they're comfy, yeah.
Alright, I can inflict burn status and also decrease defense and keep itself from buffing. Well, I didn't get the nullify buff off, but I got the other two effects.
Oh yeah, so funny thing.
What?
On that poll that Forrest posted,
Yeah?
funny thing is I voted for Mega Man X, but the only reason I did that is because right now you're streaming an RPG. It's going to be played after an RPG. The game that wins is going to be played after an RPG. And almost every game in there, or in the poll, except for Mega Man X4 is an RPG.
Shoot, you're right.
So it's like, yeah.
God's Life is not an RPG. It is a platformer.
I said almost. Keyword almost.
There.
Alright, let's...
It's also far shorter than the Mega Man game. Okay, I can't say it's shorter than the Mega Man game. Now that I think about it. But it is short. Never.
I mean, I was gonna say like a Mega Man game is probably gonna take like what, 3 maybe 4 streams depending on, you know, how good he is. And then I realized it's X4, and it's like, yeah, this is probably gonna be a long one because
of all the cutscenes and everything.
Actually, no, I was gonna say because Jet Stingray or whatever the hell his name
Oh
is.
god, yes, Jet Stingray. Oh, that one's gonna be hell.
Yeah.
Especially considering I'm gonna be like, hey, don't forget to jump there and get the. Oh, you missed the E tank.
Yeah.
Well, time to restart.
You know, at the very least, there's the next poll for Drawn to Life. Watch it fail that one, and the following one too.
I mean, it looks like Silver wants it too, even though you voted for it before I did. So.
Yeah. There's always next poll for Drawn to Life.
I mean, you even said yourself, it's like, and I even acknowledged it's kind of a short, you know, Mega Man games are kind of shortish, but yeah.
I still.
Although, yeah, you are right about those cutscenes, especially if you play as Zero. Like, holy crap.
Especially if you play as Zero.
Yeah.
I still think that like Drawn to Life would be shorter. If you said 4 to 5 streams, I Again, I said that if Remy just doesn't spend half the stream drawing his character, which he probably will, it'll probably be like 2.
I do think it's funny that after Mega Man 04, I go through like that whole, I went through that whole thing where it's like, I'm comparing Mega Man 04 to X4, and then you put a poll and there it is, like Mega Man X4. Like, if you hadn't done like at least a couple Mega Man games prior, I would have voted for it, because it would have been so fitting that you're doing, you know, that game that I just, well, that you'd be doing that game next, but... Yeah. It's like, you've already done like 2 Mega Man games back to back. I think we should give Mega Man a rest. But yeah.
As Remy said, surprising that Super Mario RPG got no votes.
Well, I went with, well, yeah, you said no votes at all, but yeah, I mean, I would have gone for Super Mario RPG had, like, Quest of Heracles hadn't been on there. Because, you know, I'd never heard of the game, never seen it, so the only reason I voted for that one.
Now you have, so what are your thoughts?
Seems pretty cool. I mean, I've missed a lot of streams, but from what I've seen, it looks pretty cool.
That's
Probably
okay.
a game I'm just
I'll
gonna
have the
to play
VODs
myself,
on.
really.
I still can't get over. I still can't get over all the fucking curveballs the game throws in the last few hours.
Yeah, no, the second half is where all the revelations come in and they add up.
I still think that a, like, Inception style ending would not be out of a possibility for that game given all the shit they were pulling. I know you said that that's not how it ends, but it could've with how it was going.
But yeah, MSO, you don't have to worry. All the VODs are going to be on YouTube, so you can check those out there.
I mean, either way, I could always just download the game.
That too. One thing one thing I will say, it has a very good sense of flow. Like, you don't have to worry about grinding at all. If you know what you're doing.
Which I know that means losing part of RPGs, having to actually try to gain levels.
I mean, for me, grinding can be fun if there's, like, a good variety of monsters, and if there's other incentives, like dropped items, or, like a bestiary and stuff, that you can fill out.
Quest.
Yeah.
That's Dragon Quest.
Well, I mean, it's also a variety of Final Fantasy games, too, but yeah. Especially the modern ones, because the modern ones had the bestiaries installed, but yeah.
Technically, also Suikoden, at least the 2D Suikodens, because enemies can drop, like, the question mark pots and paintings, which you can get appraised and use to decorate your bathhouse.
Oh, MSO, I don't know if you saw in the Mega Man channel, but Sequel Wars episode Red is out now.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Also, I assume tomorrow you're probably going to be shelling out on X-Dive, given how Shadow X is going to be released.
Oh yeah. I have had no
because Ninja.
Yeah.
What?
I have had no luck getting either Shibaru X or Gore Ico.
Next year, okay. We have not gotten a date yet, but Suikoden 1 and 2 are coming to the Switch next year.
I think it's funny that I basically have been single-handedly keeping our rank at least, like, in the low 20s for the guild boss. But yeah, did you see, like, some of those other scores that I was posting?
Yeah, those are insane.
Yeah, it's like 30 million seems to be the cap, the cap for that, and it looks like what people are doing is, I think what's funny is people are reaching that, and they don't even have like fully powered weapons. Like if you look at the weapons they have, like some of it's just like, oh, a level 80 with no other buffs. And
I
then
guess
have this other
they
weapon
just
that's like,
I guess they just cash in on that shield skill or whatever they showed in that video.
well,
So,
yeah, it's not not every player they have, not every character they have has that, but I do think there is like at least one secret to it, and it's this one video I posted where, this one guy was basically hugging the left wall and was basically baiting Copy X into staying there and just kept on doing like that rolling slash.
Yeah, that one.
I'll be honest, that doesn't work for me for some reason, because sometimes he'll still like
Get
head
some
to the
damage
right.
through?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it doesn't matter really, because I mean,
yeah, from what I see, it's one of those perfect barrier abilities where you don't take any damage at all.
yeah.
And they must have dropped the cool time down to 0 because it just keeps staying on. They just keep not taking damage.
so, if you are to get Suikoden releases on Switch, are you going to try to go for 100% in them?
Now that's
Not 100% best ending.
no wait, that's like that's a what, a PlayStation game, or is it like not PlayStation? I'm sorry, it's
Suikoden 1 and 2 were on the PlayStation 1, released on PlayStation Store, and they're getting another re-release on Switch.
okay, because I was gonna say I'd probably just like download it and emulate it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there are PlayStation emulators, so
Which, funny enough, I've actually tried to get them to work and they never worked properly, but that was like years ago when I last tried, so there's more than likely been improvements.
maybe.
The reason I'm asking this, the reason I'm asking you this, oh, excuse me, sorry, spaghetti, burp, is because Suikoden 2 is a game that's great, unless you're trying to get the best ending. Then it turns into a speedrunning nightmare.
Yeah.
Suikoden 1 is fine. Suikoden 1 is just certain decisions you make.
Anyway, cutscene.
Alrighty. And the Koki Frog is calling me, so I think I shall head and entertain the froggy.
Alrighty.
Go
See ya.
deal with the frog. Go deal with your froggy.
Now who's the side story joke villain? Damn, this thing looks like a joke, but it's actually pretty tough. Alright, I didn't want to do this, but it seems we have no choice but to use our last resort. What is it? We'll cross the Mahatma Pact streams. Oh wow, they really are going full Ghostbusters reference.
Ghostbusters!
Excuse me, Helena, you said crossing the streams was bad. It is, but there's definitely a very slim chance we'll survive. What do you say, Empress? Do you trust me? I've always been a good judge of character, and I can see you're telling the truth, so... I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Come on, Goyun Busters, let's wipe this evil spirit off the face of the earth. There's still no such thing as evil spirits, but if taking this enemy out now means Master and Ilya won't have to fight it later, I have no reason to refuse. No objections here. Whatever this thing is, it has no business here in reality. Stop that! This may not be my true form, but that doesn't mean I have, like, having my entire existence denied. Gah! We did it! So now what? Good. We've got an overload and excessive interference happening. So Mahatma should be freaking out a good bit. I'm sorry, but we still don't have any idea what Mahatma actually is, so do you think you could explain in words we actually understand? Oh, right, good point. Well, put simply, it's going to explode. We've got to get out of here!
Oh.
This isn't over yet, whatever, Busters! You may have defeated me, but the second and third me's are sure to avenge my... Huh? It's just me out here? Oh. Well, who cares? Long live the Felidae! These Mahatma packs definitely, pack a punch, but they're still not as stable as I'd like. I'm not sure stability is the problem here. I definitely prefer the weapon I'm used to. Not that I'm especially fond of this scythe or anything, but still. Couldn't you have told us it was going to explode a little sooner? We were nearly barely alive alongside that thing. Still, that aside, it feels very good indeed to finally be free of ghost and cat alike. Now at long last, peace should return to the singularity once again. Did somebody mention cats? Woof! Whoa, what happened to you guys? You're so covered with soot, I almost thought you crawled out of a chimney. You must have been running around all over the place to get that dirty. Well, lucky for you, this cat's special rice stuffed omelet will have you all back on your feet in no time. Just make sure you wash your hands before you dig in. See you at the battlefield. Read dining table. Another cat! I see. So evil lives on in the singularity after all. Alright, if that's how it's going to be, then fine. I have not come this far only to give up now. I will not rest until my subjects can live their lives in peace. The next group I form shall be known as the Yao Mao Busters. Demon Cat Busters. You know, I am pretty hungry. Me too. And you should never let your magical energy get too low. Besides, I can't imagine cats being anywhere near the threat that ghosts are. Even if the latter aren't real. Plus, I think Ilya likes them. Hey! Where are you all going? You need to help me rid the world of the demon cats before you go wash your hands. Hey, get back here! That is an order straight from your Empress! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, mission number 17 to clear. Which one is number 17? 9 free quests in Lake during the daytime. Okay.
この私に店番が務まると思った？これができちゃうのよね。へこむわ。
Get a couple of writer pieces. Alright, by the lake. Team Archer.